Have you ever wished that Grindr was available also for straight het people? Then your highly specific wish is granted in Blendr. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your resource for online dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be reviewing the app Blendr and seeing if it's worth your time. So like I already mentioned, Blendr is the counterpart to Grindr, though there are some significant changes, and it's also powered by Badoo, another significant dating app. In this review, I'm going to be going over the demographics of Blendr, its effectiveness, some of its key features, its ease of use, and its pricing. However, before I get diving into the details of this Blendr review, I do want to make sure that you know that Blendr is actually the right dating app for you. The way to find that out is actually by going to our free quiz on Online for Love, the website. So if you just click the link in the description, there'll be a link right to our dating app quiz. It'll choose the perfect dating app specifically for you. So definitely click that link and check out our free online dating quiz. Alright, so hopefully you've taken the quiz. Now let's get into our review, and we're going to start with our first category, which is the demographics of Blendr. So first off, again, Blendr was designed by the same people who made Grindr, and it's sort of supposed to be a counterpart to that. So it's similar in the way that the people who generally are on Grindr are people who are looking for something casual, quick hookup type of thing. At least that's what it's mostly geared towards usually. And as for Blendr, it's sort of the same thing. It's not a website that you would necessarily go to looking for your long-term true love forever. I mean, there are other websites that would be better for that, something like eHarmony or Match. So Blendr is something more kind of on the casual end of things. The app has a large amount of younger people, leaning towards mid-20s as well, though anyone can be on there, and there is a large age range, but they do tend to skew a little bit younger. Blendr has around 300 million members, about 150 million active members every month. However, the demographics you see in Blendr will actually be highly specific to you and what you're looking for, because they do offer a wide range of search features where you can really narrow down who you are looking for. That also even includes sharing your hobbies and interests so that you can blend your interests together with somebody else who could be a good fit for you. But again, before you can know who is a good fit for you, you have to find out what dating app is the best fit for you. I know this is a Blendr review, but really, if you haven't already taken our Online for Love free online dating app quiz, you've got to take that, okay? This is your second chance, only two. And you better come back here, watch the rest of the video, and comment below which dating app is recommended for you. I'm really curious to find out, and let's see if Blendr is actually the one for you. Now let's move on to our second category, which is the effectiveness of Blendr. The idea behind Blendr is to bring like-minded people together, so let's see how well that actually works in practice. First of all, you need to know that Blendr is a geosocial dating app, which means that it only shows people who are near you, and then once it goes to that first filter of people, then it filters them even further by checking out the similarities you have between each other. And because Blendr does have such a wide range of effective search features, it seems that you have a really good chance of finding someone who's very targeted towards you, just because you have the option to actually make it so it's not so broad as other dating apps, something like Tinder, for example, where you don't really get the chance to narrow down exactly what you're looking for. Blendr you do, so it is more effective in that way. As far as making contact with people, Blendr is really no different than other big dating apps of the time. You just swipe right or swipe left. If you wanted to get in contact with them, you swipe right and you can message them. And yeah, it's really easy to actually get in contact with people. Unlike an app like Bumble, where women are the only ones who can make the first move, Blendr, anyone can message anybody, so it is really easy, for better or for worse, to make contact with somebody. It actually seems that Blendr has a pretty high success right now. There's not, legit data to back that up, to be honest. This is all based off of people's experiences that they have shared and what we've come to learn from the site. But websites like eHarmony give out exact data on how effective their service is. Not many dating apps do that, and this was one that doesn't give exact data on that. But due to the nature of the app, where it's supposed to be focused more on casual encounters, you can really narrow down the type of person you're looking for and the ease of which you can actually contact other people. And also with the success stories we've seen online and judging off of all those things, it seems that there is a pretty good success rate. But to up your success rate on any dating app, the best way to do that is to have a killer profile. So that's why we at Online for Love actually have a free online dating profile guide for men and for women. you can just click the link in the description. It's a free guide and it'll tell you all the tips and tricks on how to make an amazing solid profile that will attract people to you and let you start conversations with other people. Definitely click the link in the description to check out our free online dating profile guides to help yourself out and up your own success rate. Okay, now let's talk about the key features of Blendr. Right when you sign up for Blendr, you will notice that you have an array of options from the get-go of how to narrow down the type of person you're looking for. One of the first things you'll be prompted to do is to set your immediate preferences for the sex you're looking for, the age, and the distance. You have the option to check out encounters, people nearby, messages, people who have matched you, liked you, visitors to your profile, and your own favorites. Again though, one of the biggest and most prominent features of Blendr is its fantastic search capabilities. When you fill out your profile, you can enter information about yourself like your relationship status, your sexuality, height, weight, body type, eye color, hair color, how you're living, if you have children, smoke, drink, etc., languages. You can choose to fill out all this information about yourself and choose to look for that in other people on the site. What's a really cool feature as well is the ability to set your interests. So you can talk about your interests in food and drinks, music, movies, TV shows, fashion and beauty, sports, travel, jobs, games, hobbies, books, cultures, tons of stuff. And in all of those categories, there's even subcategories. Like if you're into travel, do you like mountain travel, sun travel, weekend trips, road trips, round the world trips, Miami, like specific places. For movies, you can talk about specific movies you like, or music artists, things like that. I mean, it gets really specific and it really helps to find somebody who is similar to you and to see if you share the same interests. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, please give us a huge thumbs up. Giving this video a thumbs up helps us out so much because it pushes us out in the YouTube algorithm so that more people actually see our videos because YouTube is seeing that people are enjoying them. So please give us a big thumbs up to help us out. Now let's talk about the ease of use of Blendr. So I have to say Blendr is very simple and easy to use. It's very straightforward. It's actually got a clean design and it is kind of similar enough to other dating apps where you pretty much immediately get the hang of it because you're used to that type of layout, but it does have its own differences which make it unique and stand out from the rest. So it's got a good blend of uniqueness and familiarity. I honestly can't complain about the site layout or the navigation. It's just so clear and simple to use. I really have to give props for that. It looks good and yeah, it's so simple. It's very simple and easy to sign up for Blendr. You can use your Facebook account or your email or your phone number. You're signed up within minutes and you don't even have to fill out a lot of information about yourself to get started. You can choose to do that later, although you will be prompted to upload a profile photo. The photos on your dating profile are one of the most important aspects of your whole profile in order to get success with online dating. So I know I've already mentioned it, but you definitely should check out our free online dating profile guides for men and women if you haven't already, because we'll give lots of tips about that there. Link in the description. So now let's talk about the pricing of Blendr. So Blendr offers a premium subscription service and it also offers in-app purchases with credits. So credits give you access to certain features, though they're not the recurring subscription service. So first off, let's talk about the credits on Blendr and what do you get if you use credits. What do they do? So these are some of the things that you can do with your credits. You will rise up to first place, you will get featured immediately, you will get shown more, you'll be able to give the perfect gift, you can add fun stickers to chats, you can meet more Blendr users, chat to more people, and show that you are online. So you can choose to buy a pinch of 100 credits, which would be $1.99. You can choose a handful of 550 credits, which will be $9.99. You can choose a pile of 1,250 credits, which is $19.99. Or for the best price, you could actually choose a mountain of 2,750 credits, which is $39.99. Now let's talk about the premium membership on Blendr. So when you get premium, you'll be able to experience having all the best features of the site, like all the ones I just mentioned. When you use the credits, you can only choose to spend them on specific aspects of the features, but with the premium membership, you get all of the aspects, and for as long as you choose to have that recurring fee, so either a week, a month, or what have you. But let's get into it. So for a 1-month subscription to Blendr, it'll be $15.99 per month. A lifetime subscription is $99.99. For 6 months, it's $59.99. For 3 months, it's $39.99, and for 1 week, it's $5.99. But the prices I'm mentioning are only accurate at the time of recording this video. If you want the most up-to-date pricing and information, definitely check out this article in the description. This video is actually an article form in Online for Love, so definitely check out our written article on Blendr to get the most up-to-date info and pricing at all times. So that about wraps up this Blendr review actually. Have you ever tried Blendr? What are your thoughts on it? Or if you haven't, have you tried its partner site Grindr? What are your thoughts on that? And again, let me know the results of your online dating quiz in the comments. I would love to hear. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Please give a like if you liked it and subscribe if you loved it, and hopefully we'll see you here again at Online for Love. Thanks, bye.